Hope you're ready for missions. It's time for missions. It's not 1 second after the last video. Look. Don't look at the times though, for God's sake. That'd ruin everything. The number's gonna be 1 higher than the episode now. It's fine. We're prepared for that in the files. Oh, I need to tell you to go to the thing, don't I? See, it's been so long between the parts that I forgot that. Australia might get that during... It's not gonna, is it? The vans are very slow. Actually, I'm hopeful. Okay, we don't have the most guns on this squad. We don't see the strange thing. Somewhere out there, life exists. It could be spike bars. There's nothing that stops Hog showing up in the desert. It's Scorpion. You know what? He tried. He can stop now, though. That one we're in the right direction, at least. It was at the rock instead of the Scorpion, but you know. What do you want to bet there's 2 Scorpions in this whole desert? We've been called out to the desert to shoot 2 Scorpions. Someone decided the Scorpion was slightly larger than they expected, so they called XCOM to come shoot it. You know, we're not worried about being shot by oh, you motherfucker. Get out of the way of the big Scorpion. Why did you do that? You could have just not gone there. It could be 1 Scorpion. It could be a 1 Scorpion mission. I'd love that, actually. I hope it's a 1 Scorpion mission. It's called reverse psychology. I don't think the game's heard of it yet. Hope not. It's a new move I just invented. Well, we hit it. We did our best. I'm sorry, civilian. You really took a wrong, bad time, bad direction for a stroll. You want to go away from the gunfire, just generally. You know, advice for later in life, which you are not gonna need. There are 2 Scorpions in this desert. Nope. Nope. The bugs have a reasonable amount of armor, but not a lot of health. So very likely when you hit them with a pistol, it won't do any damage, and then the next shot will do damage, and it'll just kill them in 1. Probably gonna lose that scar. Oh. Please stop. Okay, Ren's got shot by the Scorpion, we'll say, in the report, in the file. We'll chalk that one up to the Scorpion. My normal, a normal rule I follow is if you went and got shot, you have to run back to the medic. Most people seem to do the opposite. Killed both of them. We didn't get the live one. And, you know, the civilian died. That were pretty good. That were pretty funny. So -10 and also -200 for the other mission not getting done, but, you know. At least we know Scorpion exists. And Ren got shot, of course. Who could forget? By the Scorpion. Come on. That's day. That looks like day to me. Oh no. What we see? Ooh, big beetle. Very different from Scorpion in that it's not a Scorpion, it's a beetle. Could try the rifle out. 39 for an aim shot and it's only 69% accurate. It's not great. And his aim's pretty good if I remember, which I might not. He's like the commander, right? His aim's gotta be okay. Beautiful. We'll let them reaction fire, I think. Their aim's not bad. Take 1. There you go. Take a second one. Okay, they might be hitting the geometry there. Alternatively, they're just hitting the bug and it's not going through the tough outer shell into the... Get out the way! Into the thick, gooey center. Yeah, I'm not. You know, it's clearly that the gun's wrong, so I'm not happy with the AK. That's all I shot doing for us. We're in range, so might as well. We got the bullets. Well, shouldn't have. We're gonna lose another civilian to just standing in the way of giant insects. Okay, you're gonna need to reaction fire, and you're gonna need to do it pretty early in the turn. Never mind. I don't like shooting past civilians like that, but you know, when they walk out into the bullets, when they're trying their best to catch them. Yeah, I don't see one sneaking up behind me, that's good. There's one more beetle out there somewhere. There might be more civilians than beetles on this operation. You're not really meant to be doing aim shots with this, but even the... Actually, the snapshot's not too bad. His aim might be really good, though. His aim's pretty dang good, and that's not a great snapshot. It's not looking that much worse than the Colts. I think if he had a Colt, he'd probably have less range, but more accuracy. Oh, there he is. Don't want to get jumped by a beetle in a dark alley. It's not what anyone's after. We need the civilians to stay away from the giant insect currently rampaging across the countryside. Please do not go touch the bug. Bugs don't like being pat. Don't run into the bullets that the XCOM agents are firing. Those are real bullets. That's a real beetle. This is a real beetle situation. Give him 2 aims. 2 quick aims and he's done. Rock both times, huh? That's what you think of me? Oh, we can't see him. Well, that's fine. That means the reaction fire will be really close range once he comes around the rock. If he comes around the rock. You might as well duck. You get a little aim bonus. Oh, never mind. I can't see over the rock now. Get a little aim bonus if you can still see him after you duck. Why? I thought I'd wait until it was closer to shoot. We gotta get him before the civilians walk into him again. It's a tiny aim bonus unless you're using a rifle, and then it's alright. It's a one-handed weapon, please. You can't be this bad, Nino. I think that one might have hit, but I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt, because he's rubbish. Okay, I'm sure Hussein can do better. Similar odds. Really? Tough beetle. We'll see if it falls down. Want a pet. I'm feeling it's probably gonna fall down because again, really low health. Moderate armor. If not, I'll get to reaction fire. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. We got 100 points for that one. 3 civilians saved from the bugs. None of them walked into them. Oh, are we gonna get there today or is it gonna be tomorrow? That one's way out. We're not getting there. Yeah, see? Sorry. It's hard to resist. Many things out there I'd like to, you know, put in right in the files the effects of a Tommy gun on. Spiders, you say? Okay, spiders can be weird and annoying. It can also just be 2 spiders in a field. Let's see if he comes closer and we can reaction fire. Where are you going? No luck catching them spiders then. It's just the one spider actually. There could be a stealth spider hanging out somewhere. We'll see if the spider falls down. We'll give him a turn to fall down. We're all just gonna look away and see if you fall down. See if you do the right thing and collapse on your own. Okay, he's gone over there now. This is stupid. He comes in a range. Gonna need you to tase that spider. Just the one spider, actually. We've got a live spider. We're going to interrogate him. What does he know? Unless he's Colt, so we can do this one at night easy. Lot of missions recently. A lot going on. in the world? Considering fifth hangar. That's cool. Do you think one of these will get back fast enough to do this? I mean, there is likely to get back fast enough to do this, considering how long this mission's been up, as opposed to... Yeah, we'll keep doing what we're doing. We're already here. But consider it's a night mission and they're just gonna walk up all the stairs and it's gonna annoy me again. I'm not gonna be able to see him because it's gonna be dark. Alright. Oh, is it dark? We are near lots of lampposts, so it's not currently dark. And it's light inside. Got cola, got tunes, got everything you could ever want in there. Crossing the road is always a problem when this is happening. The only major buildings over the other side. I want to hang out close to spawn for right now. I'm a bit worried to end up in a situation where they're reaction firing past each other. Oh. Okay. I didn't see the tiny room in the corner. He didn't move far. I do have an axe, and they are very affordable. It is a Dagon guy, and I do have a battle axe. Sometimes you just gotta keep yourself happy, you know? Francisco decaffeinated that man. Check the light levels. I think we're fine as long as we're pretty far back over here. As long as we're like on the map edge. Okay, we didn't get any of them alive that time. But at least I didn't have to chase them upstairs for 20 turns. I'll take that as a win. Points is how much funding you get and how annoyed the countries get, yeah. The reason we didn't, Russia and America were mad at us last month is because I let missions despawn there. But if you do a lot of research, that'll make up for some of it, and we are going to start doing a lot of research soon. The points you get from research, those apply globally. Or maybe they get spread out over the... I don't know exactly how it works. These low-ranking members of the Black Lotus are fanatically loyal to the cult and well-trained in hand-to-hand combat, though they also use firearms. They are recruited from various countries and social groups, and still live their normal lives as not to expose their cover, but resemble monks more than ordinary citizens. Apart from many poetical forms of worship, they possess little useful information, but their devotion to the Black Lotus is more than enough reason to apprehend them. It's a karate uncle. He's bald.
Commander, I've witnessed the interrogation of our recent captive. We didn't get much out of him, but I think I've understood something important about life. There is no such thing as a free beating.
Oh, we got another dumb thing for no reason. I love that. That's my favorite. I love when someone just tells me something stupid that I don't care about. Let's do Exalt. Let's think about that Exalt, man. He's new. He's fresh. We're gonna go for this one first, because that one is a lost cause. But I am gonna send someone over there second, just in case. It's one where the shot ran. And by one of them, I obviously mean the Scorpions. You saw what happened. Let's get Batista out there. There's a chance that makes... I don't think there's a chance that makes it. And this one, again, not happening. 0% chance. Still gonna go for it. Very unlikely. Well, now I have to make the decision. You know what? I am going to admit, if some of my people weren't in Vans, That would be helping right now. If I hadn't gone all Vans. What? That one? Weird. That one are only up 5 minutes. Okay. Well, we can get back to Havana. Maybe it's really random how long you get. And you can't redirect someone who's on the way back, by the way. They're not... You can't give them orders if they're on the way home. They've done their time. They're clocking out. Okay.
Yo.
Let's go. We're really thinking about Kevlar now. You might make it to that one that I said we were a lost cause. This is why you send them anyway. Strike that from the files. Go back to Astana.
Astana.
Actually, you are further along than that guy, so maybe you go to that one. It's going to end right as I'm about to get there, and I'm going to be mad again. We don't get when we get there. Just want to get there. It's vest.
A bulletproof vest worn over clothes offers basic protection against firearms and is relatively easy to wear.
80% bullet damage. You lose some time units, but 80% bullet damage. Some armor. 20 is about the damage pistols are doing before you reduce it by 20%. Okay, now we can start cracking up on these boys. Now we can start thinking about Church of Dagon, Black Lotus. We can think about this gangster. Buy vests. Everyone's getting a vest. When they get back to base, they're gonna put on the vest. $100,000 worth of Kevlar vests. That's it's pricier than you'd expect. For right now, everyone who's in base, they're just gonna have to. You gotta wait for them to get. You gotta wait for them to be delivered. You do lose a lot more points for not being able to do a mission than you gain from doing the mission, but you know, research hopefully is going to make up the difference there. As much as it is night and we are wearing sunglasses, everyone get along the back wall. I guess it's light over there. Good to know. Bad place to stand, that spot. You don't want to be there. Yeah, we've got a pretty alright little corner here, actually. Let's see if any doors open. Oh, he went to check on his friend. Classic mistake. Okay, that were 8 points. That wasn't great. We didn't get any items? They had items. I guess you sometimes just don't get the stuff that the guys you knock over were holding. That's a choice. We'll leave Squad 1 in until they can get... Until the transfers get here, until the vests. Would prefer to be capturing these people than shooting them until they die. If we could pick. Suit up, boys. I'm gonna be 100% honest, I'm not sure how well it's going, but we're doing a lot of research to make up the difference, hopefully. We are doing a lot of research right now. And we'll try and not miss missions in the same places too often. Van 1, I want you to come out to Bangkok. Just kind of cover the whole, yeah, I did a mission in Australia, you're fucked. But also, what if 2 missions pop up in Russia or in Asia? Cover that situation. Gotta try and anticipate how the game is gonna try and trick you next. Only Brazil and Kyrgyzstan don't like me. We did lose the Kyrgyzstan dollars. I'm sorry, everyone. Average. Most people like us a lot. Pretty good increase in funding. A big increase in maintenance though, so we only made $200,000. Big increase because of all those scientists. Ecuador lovers, Peru lovers, Lithuania said we did a great job. Did the USA go back up? I don't think they did. Canada went up. And Russia I don't think went up either. Once we have Havana comes out, I mean, you know, USA, famous friends of Cuba, they're gonna love that. Life's going alright. Did a lot of research, so I probably have a lot of reading to do. I'm maybe gauging whether or not I can, Aberdeen. Sorry, I just wanted, I was suddenly very keen to check out where in the UK was maxed. There's 3 places in Scotland that exist. There's only 2 in England, none in Wales. There's no places in Wales. No, Iceland could be a good base. You know what? No. I know what gets a base. You know what gets a base. I've talked about this before in a very old series on a different channel. Very secretive spiritual society popular throughout Eastern Asia among the rich and poor alike. Its members claim... I shouldn't read this right now. Black Lotus is a very secretive spiritual society popular throughout Eastern Asia among the rich and poor alike. Its members claim to worship some sort of goddess of dawn, a supernatural creature that appears before them in person to fill them with peace through mystical means. Black Lotus has been accumulating power for decades and is wealthy enough to influence market economics and even destabilize governments. Many activities of this cult are illegal and prompted by unknown powers, and therefore cannot be tolerated. Do not tolerate these weird guys. They're doing illegal karate. Alright, what we got? Spiders probably important. Learning about all this weird shit, probably important. Alien language can probably work. Stealth spider, you say? I knew there was stealth spider. I knew all along. I think we maybe focus on getting dog next. Dog's important. Operations probably just important in general. Gets you to a lot of places. Non-standard weapons is something we're thinking about though. A lot of gun locked behind that. Might be interested in acquiring a shotgun at some point. I watched someone playing this on Twitch, and he was completely head empty. Everyone gets a shotgun with the beanbag shells, and I never use the shotgun with the beanbag shells because they look, on paper, they're absolute garbage. But he didn't use any other weapons, and he was capturing everyone on all of his missions, and it made me think, maybe I've been overthinking this. Maybe when I look at those numbers and I go, ugh. I actually just need to not sweat about it. Maybe it's fine, actually. What are numbers now? I'll look really smart then. Oh, that's fine. We got ball players. Again, a little worried about the fact that I'm not getting to all these dang missions. It's a ganger. It's just a fella. Jeans and a t-shirt. But actually, that's a button-up. I never noticed that. Gangers are the lowest ranking members of Red Dawn. While not particularly well trained, they have excellent reflexes, strength, and stamina, which upon further investigation proves to be due to artificial enhancements. In exchange for their services, gangers are promised physical might and a share of the spoils of war, whatever that is. Gangers generally operate in cities and are easy to mistake for common thugs, but they are usually supervised by more knowledgeable and better equipped Red Dawn members.
I say that you can't
we got a
squeeze
stupid
blood
thing
from
too.
a stone.
One day one of them will give us like a gun or something, or some kind of implement we can use in combat. We got another research too at the same time. We got the Exalt guy. What does Spider know? Tell me about Spider. Tell me about Rat. Tell me about the Mega Scorpion. Seems important. Possible that I should prioritize basic operations, but wait, we're gonna churn out the research now. We're gonna make everyone happy. These citizens are the Exalt organization's low-level agents.
Most of them resume their daily lives as normal, silently waiting for orders from the top. Others are tasked with distribution of the Cyclone superdrug, and a small number is actually participating in terror attacks. Did I mention they are all heavily addicted to the Cyclone? Yeah, I guess now you know why they're so devoted to the organization.
Very unprofessional report. Looks very similar to the previous guy. It's Shane! What is this man from? Is this from like The Walking Dead? Is this a Walking Dead? He looks like a Walking Dead. Well, we know about Shane now. We don't know about Excel, but we'll get there. Church of Dagon is this... Don't read it out. Don't read it out. You don't need to read it out because you'll read it out later, won't you? You'll put a funny voice on, you put a little filter on, and you'll wrangle with Da Vinci to make the sound not explode, and then it'll probably explode a little bit.
The Church of Dagon is a secretive religious organization which originated from the Mediterranean area. Its followers worship an ocean deity named Dagon, to whom they offer human sacrifices. Higher-ranking members of the church reportedly have direct contact with messengers of Dagon, who are said to live under the sea. The church has maintained its presence in Europe and Africa for many decades and is quite influential, though real cultists have trouble interacting with normal humans due to physical and psychosocial changes caused by the cult's practices.
And then you'll be like, it's good enough. It's good enough. And that's all you can get really sometimes. It's quite late when I record these normally, and I get sillier as time goes on. We'll maybe try and document that in the files, but you know, that's gonna be next time. Till next time, folks. Till then, 2 in a row.